Good morning, dear students. In the previous lecture, we have seen the events, pre-fertilization events, the gamete transfer, and we have seen the fertilization, and we have seen the difference between the external fertilization and internal. So what we have seen in the external and the internal fertilization, that is about inside the body and outside the body. Number of ova are less and male gametes are more. Here number of ova and male both are more. And examples here amphibians and the bony fishes are there, and here the human beings and the other mammals. Okay, so this is the main difference between the external and the internal. Now one more term here it is given, parthenogenesis. So what is this parthenogenesis? The parthenogenesis is what? It is giving rise to new offspring, but without the fertilization of female offspring. So there is no fertilization takes place with the female offspring. Okay, but the only single gamete. Okay, without fertilization process, it is giving rise to new offspring. So that term is known as parthenogenesis. Genesis is the formation of a new one. Partho means without fertilization with the female offspring. That is known as parthenogenesis. It is a natural process which is occurring in the rotifers, in the honeybees also, that you will see. One more term is as parthenocarpy. Parthenocarpy, it is occurring in the plants. The parthenocarpy means what? Formation of the fruit without fertilization, that is known as parthenocarpy. And formation of young ones without fertilization with the female gamete, then it is known as parthenogenesis. So this you have to clear it. Genesis and carpy. Carpy word is used for the plants. The formation of a fruit without fertilization, that is known as parthenocarpy. Now we will see the natural pathogenesis in honeybee, how it occurs. Okay. Now see here two cases are there in the honeybee. Now as you know that in the honeybee characters are there. One is queen, okay, which do not work, but it is a main character of the honeybee. Next is a male, okay, which is a main worker here, and next is a worker. So three characters are there in the honeybees. Queen is there, male worker is there, and the male can be known as a drone, and one is the workers. Okay. Now see here two cases are given. One is a male bee. Okay, now these are male bees, it is a gametes. Okay, now this male is always, it is not a diploid organism. Male is a haploid organism. Okay, we are what? Diploid. But here male honeybee is a haploid organism. So it will undergo which mitosis division? Mitosis to produce the sperm. So that is the sperm, here it is N. Now if it produces the sperm N, okay, and here is a female. Female is diploid. Female honeybee is a diploid. Male honeybee is a haploid. So female honeybee will undergo meiosis to produce the egg, and male honeybee will go mitosis to produce the sperm. Now this sperm and egg, if they meet, then fertilization will occur. Okay, then they will produce what? Female, which will be a diploid, because N and N become 2N. So that zygote will be what? Female. But on the female, if there is a honey, then it will convert into a sterile worker. But on the female, if there is a royal jelly, then it will convert into a queen. Remember here, if the fertilization occurs in honeybees, sperm fuses with the egg of the honeybee, it produces a diploid zygote. So if the zygote have the royal jelly, zygote produce which is having the royal jelly, then it will converts into which young one? Queen. But if the zygote is having the honey, then it is a sterile worker. Okay, this is a fertilization process. Now see, honeybee can also undergo parthenogenesis. How? See here, this queen honeybee, it is producing the egg. Now see here, no male is there, only egg is there, which is a haploid in nature. So this egg without fertilization with the male, it is producing what? Drone. Okay, so whenever no fertilization if occurs, and if egg is producing the new young one, that new young one will be what? A drone, that is a male worker. Therefore, male worker is a haploid, not the diploid organism. Understood? The honeybee undergoes both fertilized egg, it also produces fertilized egg, and it also produces unfertilized egg. If fertilized egg is there, royal jelly, that will produce the queen. Honey, it will produce sterile worker. But if it is unfertilized egg, then unfertilized egg will produce the male, that is a drone, which is having the N number of the chromosome. This is a natural pathogenesis in the honeybee. Now last phase is what? Post-fertilization. After fertilization, what will happen? Once the fusion is occurred, what is formed? Zygote is formed. And what the zygote will do? Zygote will undergo cell division and cell differentiation. Why it will go cell division? Cell division होगा तो क्या होगा? It will increase the number of the cell of the embryo and it will form a embryonic stage. After what happens? It will go cell differentiation. Cell differentiation means what? To form the modified spatial tissues and the organs. Cell will form the tissue, tissue will form the organ, organ will form the organ system, and then the whole body. The zygote will undergo meiotic division, and that is known as it will form the embryo, and this embryo will undergo cell differentiation, which will form the whole living body. That phase is known as the after fertilization it takes place, therefore it is known as post-fertilization. Okay, now in the embryogenesis, okay, when the embryo is formed, okay, it is having a different method. Some embryos are being formed not directly, indirectly it formed. Okay, so that is known as what? Oviparous. Oviparous means what? The organism which lay egg, and from the egg the young one comes out. So indirectly the young one is coming out, then it is known as what? Viviparous. Oviparous. Oviparous means what? Directly the young ones come out without formation of any larval stage or the egg stage. Then it is known as what? Direct fertilization, or it is known as what? Oviparous animals. One more term is there, ovoviviparous. What is this ovoviviparous? Madam, it lays egg also and it directly give birth to young one also. Example can be a basket shark is there, okay, which is one of the example which shows both ovoviviparous. So understood clearly? Vivi matlab kya hota hai? Which gives directly birth to young ones. Oviparous, which gives birth to egg, and egg gives birth to, which lay eggs, and from the egg the young ones hatches. Example, hens are there, fowls are there, birds are there, so they lay the egg, so they will come under oviparous. Mammals will come under viviparous. And ovoviviparous, both the process can occur in the egg laying mammal. It is known as the ovoviviparous. Okay, now see, this is about in the animals. Now in plants, embryogenesis occur. How? As you know that in the 10th standard we have studied about double fertilization in the angiosperms. Once the pollination occurs, what happens after pollination? The two male gametes running along the style through the pollen tube and reaches where? To the ovary. Okay, so when it is the ovary, what happens? There is a micropylar end. And in the ovary, how many nucleus are there? There are 8 nucleus we already discussed. Which are the 8 nucleus? 3 synergid cells are 2 synergid cells, 3 polar antipodal cells, 2 polar nuclei, and 1 egg cells. Now one male gamete will fertilize with the egg. It will form what? Seed. And one male will just fertilize with 2 polar nuclei, which will form what? That is endosperm. The two things are formed, therefore it is known as double fertilization. One is seed and one is fruit. The seed is formed from the ovule. Fruit is formed from the ovary. And ovary wall will form the pericarp. Now what is this pericarp? Fruit which we eat. It have the skin. So that skin is known as the pericarp. The pulp part of the fruit is known as the fruit part. And the inside the part, it is known as the seed. That is known as the endocarp, mesocarp, pericarp. The pericarp is formed from the ovary wall, fruit is formed from the ovary, and the seed is formed from the ovule. That is endo, meso, and the pericarps. Okay, so this is occurs only after fertilization. Okay, the embryo which is formed in the plant, that is fruit and seed formation. So here we complete the chapter. Any doubt is there? Okay, you can discuss and we can have the doubt clearing session in which we can discuss about this whole chapter. Thank you.